While I tend to spend a great deal of my time providing second opinions to savers, occasionally I'll meet a prospective client who might say something like this. Tony, I recently mentioned your name to my advisor and the reaction from them about you was not good. Or as one of our clients recently said, Tony, the things my former advisor had to say about you and your firm was downright evil. And while I'm quick to point out my concerns with the financial world at the drop of a hat, one thing I never do is disparage the name of a specific firm or specific advisor, because to do so, in the words of my client, is in fact evil at best. This calling out and talking about others, when in most cases the one calling out the other with ill intentions and bad motives, was on full display in Acts chapter 21 when a former Christian hater and follower of the law of Moses, the Apostle Paul, was out preaching a totally different message about the good news of Jesus Christ to the very people he formerly persecuted. And how did the religious leaders of the day respond to Paul's contrarian message about God? Well, they disparaged him with untruthful remarks, similar to the way some advisors speak about us and our firm. Interesting that the intentions of saying negative things of others is to create confusion in the minds of those you are trying to keep in the fold. This speaking evil of others might seem like a trivial sin by some, but as we look at Romans 1:29 through 30 and scour the pages of Scripture, we uncover a lot of sinfulness that includes even my own life, where we realize these little, seemingly insignificant sins are not so insignificant after all. In fact, Charles Spurgeon refers to these as cheap sins. And these sins have just as much impact on our lives as the more serious sins that are more obvious to Christians and non-Christians alike. So what are the effects of these little sins on our walk with the Lord? Well, Spurgeon sums it up this way. He says, Christians can never sin cheaply. They pay a heavy price for iniquity. Transgression destroys peace of mind, obscures fellowship with Jesus, hinders prayer, brings darkness over the soul, and therefore, he says, don't be the serf and bondservant of sin. So how do I respond to that occasional prospective client who shares with me a competitor's derogatory remarks about me or my firm? I don't say anything. I just do what the Bible suggests I do, where in Mark 6:11 it talks about shaking the dust off your sandals, turning around, and walking the other way. In summary, I could care less what competitors have to say about me. It means nothing. The only thing I care about is our clients and what they are saying about me and the firm. And thankfully, at least what I'm seeing on our website and on the site at the Better Business Bureau, our clients are well pleased with our services. And really, friend, that's all that matters. So the next time you slip up and speak evil of others or hear of others speaking evil of you, remember to do what David did, knowing that he, me, you, and everybody else who can still fog a mirror are all sinners saved by grace, and when we fall victim to these cheaper sins to the flesh, stop and proclaim God's righteousness all day long. And I assure you, you'll be the better person for it, and that is certainly some good advice you and I can take to the bank.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed that video. If you'd like, check out these other clips, and be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button for more videos.